Your brain has got some codes in it and you'd like to hack into those codes for yourself to be successful. Greetings, gentlemen, and welcome to Boy to Man. And on this channel, we speak about basic things about being a man. Today, we're going to teach you how to hack your brain in order to be successful. Yes, that's right. We're going to teach you how to hack your brain, how to get into the software of your mind and fully understand how it works so that you can reprogram that software and achieve success in your own way. Now, before we teach you how to hack into your brain, I'm going to teach you or explain to you a theory known as the pleasure meter or your dopamine meter. Let's understand what the dopamine meter is. To do that, we're going to go back in time and perceive the average life of an average male. Say the average male wakes up when the sun rises. The first thing that they may feel is hunger. Now the brain in that moment will realize this hunger and it will feel unpleasant. Thus it'll seek for pleasure. It'll seek for a way to feel the pleasure and it'll go out there and look for food. Hunt, find trees, gather fruits, and whatever it can find in order to fulfill that desire of hunger. Once you fulfill that desire of hunger, you've eaten, you feel the pleasure that you need to feel from the food. Your dopamine meter or your pleasure meter begins to go down because that's the first task. That's one of the first tasks that you've completed for the day. Next, what you may do is you may look for water because you're thirsty. Your throat may start to feel dry, and you will go out on a quest to find a lake or find a spring of water. You will take a walk, go on a journey, look for water, probably in about 2 hours or 30 minutes, depending on how long it takes, you'll probably find water. Once your thirst has been quenched and you've eaten and your hunger is gone, you may feel the need for compassion or the need to meet friends or find a mate. So you will go on a quest and find a mate, find friends to speak to and socialize. This may take some time, an hour or two, depending on how it is, what the situation is, right? So you go out there and you find your mate or your friends and you socialize. You continue to socialize and your pleasure meter goes down or your dopamine meter goes down. And that's you completed 3 tasks throughout that day. As the sun begins to go down, you realize that the day is becoming over and you need to gain some rest. You need to get some rest. So you go on another quest to find shelter. You go on this quest and you find the shelter, and by this time that you found shelter or a place to sleep, then your dopamine meter or your pleasure meter may be on 0 at this time. You don't feel the need to eat, or you don't feel the need to drink more water, or you don't feel the need to continue socializing. That's all your basic needs met. Fast forward today, in this time, in this day and age, we have new technology. We have something very useful known as a fridge. You do not need to go out of your shelter to go hunt for deer or hunt for whatever it is you would have been eating hundreds of thousands years ago. You simply open the fridge and you eat. You open the tap and you drink water. Now that's 2 of your tasks which can be completed in less than 30 minutes compared to you having to go out and find a lake or go out and hunt deer or whatever it is that you need to hunt. And with the advancements of social media, you now have access to friends. You can simply send a text message to any of your friends and communicate with them in order to fulfill your social needs or your social desires. And once your desire is met, your pleasure meter has probably depleted by now. And when your pleasure meter has depleted, you probably need some rest. You need to sleep. When we compare the difference between these 2 types of lives, you see that the 4 basic needs were met throughout the whole day. Whereas today, the 4 basic needs can be met within 2 to 3 hours. Simply using the technology that we have today, you can easily meet your hunger desires. You can easily meet your thirst desires. You can meet your social needs and desires and sexual desires, and you can rest within a time of 4 hours. This is the life that we live today in this day and age. This is just how it is today. Also, how it is today, we have certain ways of living that we desire, certain lifestyles that we would like to achieve, that we would like to go for. I'm sure you have a lifestyle that you dream of to live one day in the future. This lifestyle of yours isn't going to come if you have a lifestyle where you continuously seek out one or all of these desires constantly. So with this understanding, we're now going to teach you how you are going to hack into your brain in order to achieve this lifestyle of yours that you dream of, or to achieve success. With this understanding, we now understand that the body and the brain is only looking for these 4 things, these 4 basic needs, and that's what you wake up to. A lot of the things that we do, a lot of the ways that we live are all linked into these 4 basic needs. We either want easy access to food, water, sex, or a connection to society. Now, the difference between the lifestyle is the quality of these needs. This is just how it is today in this day and age. If you want to have very, very fresh water, then you're going to have to live in a very expensive neighborhood. If you want to have a very comfortable shelter or a comfortable bed, you're going to have to work very hard to buy a very comfortable house, flat, or apartment. If you want to connect with some very important people or have a high-level mate, then you are going to have to become a high-level person. That is just the society that we live in today. It's different from how it was thousands or hundreds of thousands of years ago. How do you hack your brain? What you need to do is realize that your brain and your body are seeking for these 4 desires in that moment in time. You have a plan for your lifestyle. If you don't have one, then you need to make a plan for your lifestyle. You need to draft out what you want in your life. What is the type of lifestyle that you want to live by? Now, let's assume that you do have your lifestyle planned. You do have your dreams and desires planned out. You know what you want, but you don't have that yet. You just need to work for it. How do you trick your brain and your body into actually working for it? By starving yourself or depriving yourself of these 4 basic desires, these 4 basic needs. If you wake up early in the morning and the first thing that you do is go to find some food or go on social media and find something that can make you feel good and release your dopamine, reduce your dopamine meter, then by midday you are going to achieve all the desires that you want, and your dopamine meter is probably going to be smaller. And the desire to do the work that you want to do in order to upgrade your life or have a new lifestyle isn't going to be really there anymore, because everything that you've wanted, you've basically got it. All the needs that you wanted, you've got it. It's just that you got it at a lower quality because you decided to go for those first before actually going for the change of your lifestyle first. So with this realization, you need to trick your brain and body into doing the work first, or doing the lifestyle work first, before going for your basic needs, and reward yourself with those basic needs. If you have some tasking to do for your enterprise or your business or whatever it is that you are working towards in this moment in time, then do the tasking first before you go for that bag of chips, or before you open a new packet of biscuits, if you haven't already. Do the tasking before you fulfill your basic needs and desires. Now, I'm not telling you to starve yourself completely. I'm not telling you to thirst yourself completely and just work completely until you faint. What I'm saying is, work with your brain and hack your brain in order to do the work that you want to do first. Go for the lifestyle that you want first. And if you feel that you need to drink some water, drink some water. Drink some water, get back to your work. Once you've done some of your work and you feel that you need to eat some food, go ahead, eat some food. Eat some food and realize that the dopamine meter has gone down a little bit. Go back to your work and continue the work that you need to do. If you feel that you need to be social, then be social. Be social and just remember that you have work that you need to do in order to achieve the lifestyle that you are going for. Simple as that. Let's recap. How do you hack your brain? Tricking your brain to go for the lifestyle first before going for the pleasure stuff. Lifestyle first, goals, wants, desires first, work, then reward yourself with these pleasurous things. Right, gentlemen, I'm gonna leave you here. Share this with your friends and family because this is information that will help them create the lifestyle that they want to bring into this world. If you feel that this information is very useful to you and you'd like to learn some more, then you can book a free one-on-one with me and we can communicate and understand what you are going through and how best you can arrange yourself in order to fulfill the desire that you want to fulfill, in order to go for the lifestyle that you want to go for. In the description, there's a link to my Calendly. Book a free one-on-one call and we'll talk. Put a like, comment down below what you learned, and hit the notification bell so that you're alerted every single time I release a video. And remember, never be afraid to be too manly. Peace.